Now, White House Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany, let me first of all say it's a badge of honor for you. Congratulations that they don't like you. I think that I'd celebrate that fact. And I want to go to one piece. You know, one thing was brought up, you don't want to work with reporters. Can they first apologize for the years' worth of lies and conspiracy theories on Russia before we work with people that are unwilling to tell the truth themselves and don't retract and apologize?
That's exactly right. Instead of retracting those stories, they won Pulitzers of those stories at the Washington Post and the New York Times for lying about the witch hunt against the president of the United States. They were dead wrong, but they don't apologize. They don't give back the Pulitzers as they should. What's so egregious about this, Sean, and particularly with the Tom Cotton op-ed, you know, we use the briefings and we highlight people whose names are not mentioned in many mainstream publications, like David Dorn, the police officer who lost his life in the riots. And how ironic that the New York Times, rather than highlighting this tragic story that deserved attention, they instead censor a piece that mentions and talks about the violence in the riots. And that, of course, is Senator Tom Cotton's op-ed. It's really egregious.
You know, the world has changed, Kayleigh. You know, Rush Limbaugh syndicated in 1988 to only 200 talk stations. It's the #1 format in radio, over 3,000 now, AM and FM. The president has 200, and I don't know the total, in terms of Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, over 200+ million people he can go directly to. He doesn't need them. You have many in talk radio. I support the president's policies openly. I don't hide it. And I'm proud of it, proud of his accomplishments. You don't really have to talk to these people anymore. I don't think the president needs to ever argue with them again. It's a waste of time.
You're exactly right, and that's what drives them nuts, Sean. You have the Democrats who engage in basket of deplorable politics, like Hillary Clinton. We're all in the basket of deplorables, and you have the Washington Post saying, oh, it's actually more than half of the country, that half of Trump supporters that are in the basket of deplorables. And you have the media doing the bidding work of the left, and it drives them nuts that this president worked around them, spoke directly to the American people, more than 200 million followers, and that direct connection to the American people is what perturbs them and drives them to be even more insane in their coverage of this president.
I notice you come in with the binder. And, you know, when it's a different topic, you're allowed to have notes. It's not like a presidential debate. Although, why do I suspect that Joe Biden's team is going to want notes in the debates with Donald Trump if he even shows up? They're trying to set the stage that he wouldn't. That, to me, is like checkmate moments. They don't like being called out. Isn't that really the truth here? They've always gotten a pass.
They don't like preparation. They don't like that this administration has the facts on their side. And when they come in with a question that's designed to attack this president in an unfair manner, and then we come back with the facts and we show the American people the truth of the matter, it certainly drives them nuts. But that's the thing with this president. The facts are on his side. He's done great work for the American people, who he cares deeply about. I mean, we come armed to tell the truth of the Trump presidency, which is a great story of success for the American people.
I would argue shattering every record low unemployment for every demographic group in the country. I would argue the travel ban and the quarantine and subsequent travel bans, huge. We never ran out of ventilators, did we? And the country relied on the White House. Also, defeating the caliphate that Biden and Obama didn't defeat. So can you now just totally bypass them and really not even have to talk to them? Except, I mean, I guess it's good that you go in there. They'll all have a nice chat every day. It gets entertaining. But I don't think the president needs the media. And I think the minute that he's gone, they're out of business.
That's exactly right. If you look at his ratings at these coronavirus press briefings, the American people tune in because they want to hear from the president unfiltered. You know, you have the media saying you're not doing enough testing. Oh, wait, we lead the world in testing, 60 million tests. You don't have enough ventilators. Oh, wait, we're supplying the world with ventilators. He speaks directly to the American people at those 5 p.m. press briefings. It's him at his best. The American people recognize it.
And Joe wouldn't have put the travel ban in, and Democrats were impeaching Donald Trump with a trial, very same time the president was doing what no other president had done 10 days after the first case. That, to me, countless lives saved. Kayleigh, I don't know how you do it. You're not paid enough. I wouldn't be able to do your job. Thank you for